Okay, happy vibe, happy vibe.
Yeah, accompanied by a Red Bull and
My lord.
all of it, bruh.
My lord.
All of it. Sup TM squad, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are good. If you're new to this channel, I'd really appreciate it if you click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss videos I post. I have a guest today. Okay, to go we introduce themselves.
Okay guys, my name is Balungile Mthembu and I'm the guest on TM Squad today. So please subscribe. Please subscribe because we're doing this. I'm accompanied by Crush. We are giving mango. Darling.
Yo, I just hope you ain't that because I poured a lot of Jaeger Master in here. Okay, I'm new. We are doing a reflection video for our final year. How has it been and all of that, and some of the things that you guys would need to know, especially for students who might consider to go to school next year.
Please know we are not experts, but we are just trying to give advice based on experiences that we had.
Okay, without any waste of time, let's get into it.
Okay. Alright, Tim Scott, so I have a question for Tulu. Like, when you were done with your matric, like what expectations did you have, or how were your expectations like, considering you are now going to go to a different environment, you know, from high school, like a transition from high school to university? Like, what did you expect?
I used to see videos of people who are in varsity, you know, couldn't wait. Honestly, I couldn't wait, and I was expecting to change the way I was thinking, because you know, go high school, when you are with friends, you have this attitude towards a certain subject. You're not putting more effort. You know?
Just like me. Okay, not playing, but I was like, that's not my bag. So I never wanted to try to work outside.
So I already had like that mentality. We would see, I'm not gonna pass maths. So when I was going to university, I was like, you know what? I need to change the mindset. I need to think positively and make sure I put more effort. I'm not gonna pass this, because the more you say something, I'm not gonna pass, you're manifesting it in a bigger picture of what's gonna happen when I'm in university and all of that. What can you say about that?
I also must say that, like, watching YouTube videos, like our favorite YouTubers going to varsity, it always gave that exciting thing.
We'll move in vlogs.
You know, place attending campus and looking offline, don. But to my surprise, when I got there, I didn't actually have that pressure. You go to, oh my gosh, what am I going to wear? Or like, my dress code is different from other students because they're looking more fire, they have different sneakers all day. I didn't really pay attention to that. I was actually quite reserved, as much as I knew it's okay, it's going to be a different environment. Whereas I'm from Durban, so now it's like going to a new province where you know no one. So, but in all, I managed to say, okay, it is here now. Like, I can't run away from it. Yeah, nonetheless, I think just being a disciplined person and saying it's fine if I don't have anyone I'm talking to, I get to my corridor when they pass, they don't just go sharp. As long as I know what I'm here for, I'm here to study and get my grades, move on to the next day, you know what I mean? And that's what I did.
University is university. Everyone is minding their own business. Whether you're wearing flip-flops, or whether you're wearing short pen or anything.
You can wear your gym clothes to class. So don't give yourself that pressure. Okay, just because you see people on social media, maybe they're uploading pictures on Instagram and they're saying campus fit. Don't think, oh, those are the requirements I need to have. Different, or like a lot of, if you can afford them, great for you. But for someone who doesn't, don't put pressure on yourself that, I'm going to varsity, so now I have to ask my parents to be sending me a lot of money, or they must buy me a set of sneakers, because wear what you have. You will see as time goes now, maybe you're going to be interested in certain things, maybe find a little job, you earn your money, you're getting your money from bursaries, buy those things then, you see. But don't pressure yourself into thinking, if I don't have it, I don't qualify. Or you know what I mean? Don't be good.
If you can focus on other people, the pressure will get worse and it's gonna go down.
In everything you do, put yourself first. That's what's important. You are not here to compete. We are not in competition. We're doing the same degree. We write the same test. But I'm not here to say, is Tulu getting 8 out of 100 and I'm getting 4? No.
You need to do your best.
Your journey is your journey. You're not in competition with anyone. You understand? Reflection for our final year. So we realized that most students, or some, don't get to final years. People drop out. Some drop out even on their final year because they're like, no, this is a lot, this is too much, you know. So just to put that message out there that, guys, we are here, we did it, we're not saints, we ain't perfect or whatnot. it's hard for everyone.
Yeah.
Nats, there were times where you looked at it as an assignment for days and you cried and you're like, what is this? How am I going to answer this?
Exactly.
Like, what does it want from me?
Exactly.
You submit something and you mark, you're like, Bible, what is this? You understand?
Yeah.
So it's not just only you. Don't think, varsity is not for me, or the books are not for me. Why I'm not getting good marks? No, guys, everyone has faced that phase in life.
My lady, my guy,
Everyone
you would
has
feel
faced
like
that
you
phase
can
in
give
life.
up somewhere along the way, honestly.
It's life. In
And
everything you do.
I'm talking from experience, because Nami, I was facing a lot of personal challenges, and then I felt like, yo, this is too much to contain, and I wanted to give up, like Niti, but I can't give up because I'm only left with a couple of months to finish and obtain my degree. So guys, please do not give up, no matter how hard it may seem to be. Like, do not give up.
I just can't give up now. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the city will be easy, and I don't believe
It brought me this far.
Please.
So we
Also, another important thing is support structure. Surround yourself with people that are going to empower you, that are going to build you, people that are going to support you. Not someone who's going to say, yo, Maralwe, nah, why you feel so? Nah. Someone who's going to say it, you see,
this thing is kicking in.
that's someone who's going to build you, be like, no, failure doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. It's just telling you, Guti, listen, buckle up, improve, you know.
And yes, even if it happens, Guti, you want to experience going out with friends, going to groove, you can go to groove, but just try to balance. Just try to
Another thing, because you're gonna lose your head. Don't put all your focus on books and now it's only fun and games. No. You have to breathe. You have to go out once in a while. You have to take a match shot and about tool once in a while. You know, that's guys. No, it's doable.
support structure.
Your support structure can be someone you trust. It can be someone from your family. It can be your institution as well, because we do have such facilities that are catered for. You know, we have, I think, is it mental health awareness weeks.
Even the webinars,
webinars. They also host. They host webinars monthly. Even when we're approaching test week, exam week, they know, so they do host them. They also tell you that if you feel like you're facing pressure or everything is overwhelming for you, contact them so that you can book a session. And you know, for instance, if you don't have a support structure, you can use those facilities. Talk to them. I'm struggling here, or I'm going through this at home. They expect me to do this, and yet I have exams. You need someone you can talk to. Otherwise, everything will just overweigh on your shoulders, and you can't even take control. You know? So we want to avoid having students who commit suicide
or dropping out of university.
Understand?
It's not easy.
Some people, they're like, oh man, I don't have friends, or the friends that I have, they left me, they betrayed me. So it's fine. I'm sure your school has these facilities that you can use. Alright. They send emails or ask someone, hey, do you guys know if there is like a psychologist in school where I can go see? Maybe you lost a child or this, I don't know, something you're facing, because at the end of the day, you're not just an academic or a student. You are a sister to someone, you're a girlfriend, you're a boyfriend, you know, all these.
The other factors, like a lot of factors, they can cause you to have like a mental breakdown.
Not just your academics. So the minute now it's your own personal life and the academics, you know, it's like
I came in that power, that energy. We will see. I'm gonna set a record and I'm gonna make sure we see. I'm gonna get this target.
Another thing.
Mara, along the way, I experience a lot of things, like personal issues. They can overwhelm you to a point where you feel like no, this is not working. And I remember I failed my first online test because of the time.
The practical.
We were having a case study, and then we were answering the question and having to type, guys. Time that they said wasn't enough to a point where like even manqeda or like the time just elapsed.
So actually submit your own work.
They submitted yourself, and then I filled it. I feel like the first test, I'm like, what's going on? Still have other tests and other assignments. Put more effort, more on, guys. Failure, it's first attempt in learning, and if you are determined and if you really want to make sure you pick up and learn from whatever the things that stopped you from maybe performing well on a certain test or an exam, just make sure you come only read. I'm gonna show you what I'm capable of, okay?
Exactly, because I mean, child.
I know that's right. Another thing.
It's taking your point. So, anyways, guys, procrastination. Procrastination is the thief of time. You always hear this. We procrastinate in high school. Like,
Procrastination.
it doesn't even have to be just books. We procrastinate everything. For instance, with my career or what I'm working towards, I procrastinate. I'm gonna shoot an audition and I don't. So I think it's always gonna be there, but it's just a matter of don't allow it to consume you wholly. You know, hopefully be able to take control sometimes. Like I said at 8 I'm doing this. You understand? Self-discipline is very important. I think it's very important. So also tips that one can take to sustain you from your first year to your last year, you know, or even if you weren't doing these things and you are currently in university, now let these tips change you, you know, in you being able to finally graduate or complete.
You talking of first year, in fact, it's very important to keep your, I don't know, your notes and your scripts, test scripts and everything that you did on your first year, because this year it was a repetition and the lectures were like we're not gonna talk about this. Hypo,
you guys do
it. You trying to remember with Hypo, man. I know this thing that's we did it, but you don't remember it, guys. Look at guys.
Situation analysis we did first semester. Now we had a question. I'm like, God, this is situation analysis.
Hypo, did you say that?
I had to go back on my slides. I was not the one doing it, but I was like, now saying
it makes sense.
I'm like, okay, opportunity to target my career. So this thing, avoid studying just to get past, or just to pass your test.
Don't cram pass and forget, Jay.
It's very important, especially if you love the degree that you're doing and you want to. At the end, use that paper to get a job for that qualification, right? So make sure that whatever you're studying, you're obviously not going to remember everything, but just get a general sense of what's going on, you know, on that module, so that it can sustain you and help you in future, you know. Just like how she was saying, Guti, now you're stuck in a position where they say we're not going to repeat this for you, and you have an assignment based on that. We're not going to repeat this for you because you should have done it first, you know it, and you just like, what was this? Because you did what? You just crammed and passed and you forgot. What one can do. First things first, attend your orientations. I know people might say, yeah, orientation, you know.
No, I never attend those.
Yeah, but you should, just to get an overview of what's going on in the chapter, you know what I mean. And then attend your classes. Okay, we're not saying attend your classes from like 100%. You're not going to do that. Be human and ribana, you know. But do attend your classes. Take notes. Take side notes. Do your notes. I feel like, looking back, had I attended all my classes and I was taking, very funny story. I don't have books. Like, I don't take notes, ever since. You know how in high school, good morning class, good morning ma'am, and then your teacher dictates and then you write. That ended in high school. When I got here, I wasn't doing all that shande, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying, make sure you do buy books. Designate, this is for this module, this is for this module, this is for this module. Have your stationery, write your notes according to the way that you understand, or maybe use your lecture slides, but do refer to them from time to time. Just like how you read in your novels, those love books. Your notes must be your friends.
I did take some notes, 30%. So the whole 70%, I didn't take the notes because it's not in my veins.
That's the thing.
You would my notes.
We should be doing, but because we got used to that habit, first year till last year we're not taking notes. Now it's like you feel like it's wasting your time. But if you do it from the first go,
friend,
when maybe it's chapter 1, now you're ahead. Chapter 1 right. You know that you have something.
Since high school, I never took notes.
But Belly, you're gonna do something.
I was using my friend's notes, bruh.
So it's a thing also. Download all those schedules. Buy a big calendar. They have them on which store? You can get them on CNA.
Yes.
There's that nice one that they usually buy at school. Like, I don't know, it's those physics. No, not physics. Like maths and science students usually have that big one. Buy it. Stick it on your wall or wherever you stay, and then you write down, on this date I have this due, so that you're not always dependent on other students to say we're writing. It happened a lot. Yeah, right. Monday. I'm like, what's Monday?
That someone was asking me, Kunja, when are we submitting?
I'm like, submitting
when
what?
are we-
When? Which module? So guys, don't be like
I remember I sent you someone who was doing second year.
I
He
know.
sent the assignment, and you were like, which one is this one? Do we have an assignment? I'm like,
guys, don't.
dude, check your schedule.
Download
The
all
schedule
those
says we
schedules.
don't have an assignment.
They
I'm
do
just
tell you what is due when, you know, so that you can, every time when you wake up, it's there in your room, just like how you see yourself in the mirror. You get to say, 31st, there's something due, I need to submit, so that you prepare. You don't have to procrastinate, you don't have to do things last minute, lose silly marks, you know what I mean, just because you're rushing. It's things like that. Making sure that you plan.
Yeah. And
Some people actually have a schedule. Like I'll wake up at 6. I pray, I meditate. Maybe I drink water. Go to the toilet. You understand? You can do that if you must, so that you know you plan your day. Nakanjani academic has to be in that schedule because at the end of the day you don't want to mess up.
No, I want to know you.
Nationwide, so try and avoid it. We know we humans.
Yes.
It's gonna be there.
And it's there. I don't know how procrastinating. Now it's
gonna be there.
You too. You look.
Try.
Man, this thing is messing up my mind.
And you tell guys also put the crash son.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't let
This video is not sponsored.
I lampulaya. Yes, lampulaya.
Can you tell me about your feelings like now? How do you feel since it is our last day?
Both sweetie.
With academic.
Both sweetie. And okay. How are feeling my video ena? We are not waiting for an email.
Yes, that says you qualified.
No, we know.
Confidence, baby.
We know. And then after today, we are done. Kaskolo, we are done. Good luck to those who can be writing exams. Work hard, sweetie. Make sure you ace those. You know what I mean? Get that paper.
Get that distinction
We
in your
ain't
bag.
about failure.
Get it in the
You know what I mean? We ain't about dropouts. We're not judging dropouts. Some cases they really it's understandable. You know, someone like they don't have funding, you know what I mean, or they funding dropped them. So in such situations we understand, but someone who just chose to, or not actually those that chose, those that dropped out because they like it's too much, I feel like I can't, my friends have these, I don't have that. To you, my sweetheart,
University scam, university scam.
in some instances we felt like, okay, these lectures don't want us to pass.
Yeah,
that was it.
You remember,
they just want to keep
especially our first test, bruh.
Which one? This semester?
No, this semester. The first test that we wrote, actually we felt confident, like most of
when
us,
the marks
a lot of us, and then the lecturer was like, yeah, you guys did really good. Hey,
what game? So this day I want to wonder what's the really good she was talking about.
Like she likes to say that.
She's like, actually when I'm marking your first questions it's always when it comes to the second question, what's happening?
What is degree? iPhone, a dog.
So actually to answer your question,
I found myself crying, like literally my pillow was soaking wet, bruh, with tears.
obviously I had a motivation.
Yo,
lover. So yeah guys, the answer to this question, how do I feel right now? I think I'm still puzzled. I can't believe it because for me, I was raised by my sister because my mom passed on when I was young, and my dad. So it's a thing of I don't want anyone to ever look at her and think she failed raising me. No, she didn't. She actually built me. I'm the woman I am today because of her. So I remember very well when I came back after our last recess, she was like, "Oh, for that, next year, April graduation." You know what I mean? So even June holidays, I already bought myself like my graduation shoes. So that was my motivation. Every time I try to sleep, I was like, honey, still maiden is at home. You understand? So it would wake me up and I have to study or I have to do an assessment. You understand? So how I feel emotional because now it's taking me back to my first year getting to this province. A foreign province to me. They're speaking a language that I don't understand. So it's like, wow. Am I really done?
You're done, bro.
Now.
Yes, what motivated me was when my uncle, okay, that first semester I passed, and then I sent him my result, and he was like, yo, I know you will always cry and say no, I can't do it, but you passed very well, my girl, I'm proud of you. And he was like, I'm fixing my Italian, I still have the screenshot, and I'm fixing my Italian suit for next year, my graduation.
Why are you thinking?
Even when I think of giving up, my uncle is fixing that Italian
so
suit.
You can't be fixing such an expensive suit for nothing. What do you mean? Is that Austin?
Yeah. Isa,
Goodbye, my sis. Some other time.
come here.
Are we ending or not?
Come here.
I'm not touching break.
Camera is rolling.
Oh, hi. Graduate here.
Here, bruh. Shut up, Undan. How balang ang nyango wena? Would you like I Austin? Kako bigi di videos.
Where?
It's funny.
Is it rolling?
Yeah, it is rolling.
Hey girl. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
Considering 2020, right? We're still faced with the pandemic, and most universities had to proceed like
Online.
even like schools weren't closed. It was okay. It's COVID-19. There's not going to be classes or whatnot, or we're pausing the year. No, they had to carry on. So like, how did you manage to cope with the online transition now of moving to online learning instead of coming to campus?
So we had tests, and then when COVID hit, they told us to go back home. I had to look after my sister, the youngest. I had to look after my mom. I had academics. I remember there was a when I was writing it, online test. I was writing them 2 minutes. I leave them, like the time was running. I leave it and go attend to my mom. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, those things. Yeah, it was very challenging. My mom said, nah, I'm gonna drop out. I can still go to school even if at my 30s or yeah. And she was like, no, just continue. I'll be fine. I'm like, no, hell no, you know. So it was a bit challenging, but I made it. Through God, I was praying, bro. Like I was praying.
You are
so
a living
hard.
testimony,
dude,
of God's miracle.
And I wasn't even expecting to get the results that I got.
Imagine.
I wasn't expecting them.
But I believe now you're smart.
Yeah, I am, bro. I am, and sometimes I get lazy, I must stop being lazy.
You should.
Yeah. And having to move to face, like it was very, especially this year. Nahana, first year you are doing online, second year you still online, third year they tell you, hey, coming here, more campus, right, face to face, attend face to face classes. Those bruh. I'm posting the question back to you, Mugel. Strong. When how did you tackle your first year online learning and all that?
I think for both of us it was challenging, but I was not looking after a mom like you. But for me, I was working.
Oh yeah,
because that was my second.
Where's Mali?
It was my second year bringing Devin Jane, so
okay.
It was like sometimes I had to ask people to do a test because I'm like, no. By the time the test closes, I'll be on my way home, so I can't write it at work because it's not like we have long hours and. Either way, I can't write the test between scenes as well. So it was also challenging because I'm like, shit, I planned I'm going to start doing an assignment today and like the call sheet wants me to be on set tomorrow. So it was challenging, I don't want to lie. Sometimes I'd be studying at work during break, because tomorrow a test is opening. Showed how we as individuals can be able to handle pressure. We can be able to multitask. And when you're disciplined, you can be able to do 2 things at once and still be able to prosper.
So let's talk about group assignments, guys. Individual assignments, they are fine, they are easy because you are in control. You can do whatever you want. You can set your time and you can finish the assignment on time and submit however you control it. But coming to group assignments, please.
And it's so difficult because you would want to group with your friends, but 100% of the time that's a mistake. That's a mistake. When it's time for you guys to kopana, work at school, you guys will find yourself speaking about, oh, Mama, what's yesterday?
And you guys are laughing.
And you're wasting time. So doing group work with your friends, it's a no-no. For me, it's a no-no. I prefer working with strangers, people who don't know me, who know who's manje sihlangene ngomsebenzi wesikole, and that is it. Singajwayelanga because sometimes your friends will be like, hey, now we're why are you being serious? No, but like, What do you mean we're being serious? No, we need to finish this.
Honestly, nah, I don't like group assignments.
I hate them too, but I think for our field,
yeah,
it's very significant.
Yeah.
You can't just miss it.
Yeah, you really need
But
to do it.
it's so unfortunate that. And I'm asking myself, how do they do their individual assignments if they are so ignorant?
No. Sometimes
you would beg someone to send their work for days.
Nah. Sometimes it's not about them doing their own assignments. It's about like I guess you guys are working in group, so they are dependent on others.
Okay.
Like when if you ask someone to do this part of an assignment and then they will be doing it, but I told the information is wrong, and now you are born with the information is very wrong. Mara we and submit it.
They give you the work as not reference. It's a very challenging thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie.
Mara, to be honest, now I enjoyed my group members. Like again, okay, last year we were online again. We had the assignment. I think it was 1 or 2 for 2 modules. We had group assignments. So the same group that I was working with last year is the same group that I've been working with this year. We did it last year together. Sometimes they would come to my place and then we work on the test, like preparing for the test and all of that. So we built that good relationship with each other, and then we worked really well with each other throughout the year. And I wonder this final semester, guys, it has been challenging, but we pulled through and we were determined.
And mind you, second semester is usually short.
Yeah, and
so
very
if you're gonna still
challenging.
play and be like, there's still time. You're gonna be in danger.
Make sure you take your school serious, especially those who will be finishing matric this year and considering going to university next year. Please make sure you take your work serious, and don't tell yourself that you can't do anything, because the more you say that thing, it's the more you're manifesting it, and it's gonna happen. Just maybe if you feel like you are overwhelmed by stress, you are overwhelmed by the challenges, take a walk, or maybe rather like you can just maybe write something, maybe quotes, and then read those quotes. They help. Like I saw myself writing the quotes when I was searching like for motivational quotes. I was reading those quotes but when it became, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm in control. Hey, it helps so much, guys. And this video is I think we're gonna have to end this video here.
That is it from us, guys. Please do like, subscribe, and share this video with your classmates. Everyone, with your dogs, with the people cutting the grass.
And it wasn't like this thing plan or okay, we're gonna talk about this, we're gonna talk about, we're just having a chit-chat. Just like I'm so excited. What I'm done, guys. I'm super excited. Guys, see you guys in my next one. Bye. Bye. Hike. Bye. Is the camera still rolling? The camera is still rolling. I think so.